Ever opened your mini fridge expecting that perfect ice cold refreshment and instead got lukewarm disappointment? That moment ruins everything. Today, we're fixing that for good. We're diving into 5 compact fridge freezers that actually deliver real cooling performance. Check the links below to find the one that fits your setup perfectly. Uh, at number 5 is the Frestec Mini Fridge with freezer. Small spaces have a way of amplifying every flaw. A slightly noisy fridge suddenly feels loud. Limited storage suddenly feels suffocating. Weak cooling, that becomes a daily frustration. This is where things start to feel different. Instead of that constant humming that slowly gets under your skin, this unit operates with a kind of quiet you don't notice. And that's exactly the point. You can sleep, study, or game without a mechanical buzz interrupting your focus. Then comes the cooling itself. That separate freezer isn't just there for show, it actually does its job. Ice cream stays solid. Frozen snacks stay frozen. No more opening the door and questioning whether it's even working. Inside the main compartment, everything feels surprisingly organized. Drinks, fruits, leftovers, late night snacks, they all have their place without turning into a cluttered mess. The adjustable shelves give you flexibilities most compact units ignore, and the reversible door makes it easier to fit into tight layouts where every inch matters. It's also efficient enough to run daily without making you worry about rising electricity costs. Now, it's not built for large families or heavy storage needs. That's the trade-off. But for students, renters, or anyone building a clean, compact setup, it delivers a level of comfort that feels immediate from the moment you plug it in. At number 4 is the Frigidaire Retro Mini Fridge with freezer. Some appliances just sit quietly in the background. This one changes the entire feel of the room before you even open it. There's something about the retro design that instantly adds personality. It doesn't feel cold and mechanical. It feels intentional, almost like part of your space rather than just another appliance. But beyond the looks, it solves real everyday frustrations. Inside, the layout feels clean and structured. Snacks, drinks, fruits, and frozen items stay organized without feeling crammed together. The spill-proof glass shelves make cleanup simple, which is something you only truly appreciate after a few messy moments. And that separate freezer, it performs better than most single-door designs, handling ice and smaller frozen meals without the usual compromise. Its flushback design also makes a difference. It slides neatly into tight dorm rooms, office corners, or gaming setups without sticking out awkwardly. Compared to ultra-modern minimalist units, this one feels warmer, more inviting. The only real limitation is freezer capacity. It's not built for heavy frozen storage. But if you want something that combines reliable cooling with a design that actually improves your space, this one transforms daily use into something you genuinely enjoy. The third one on our list is the EUHOMY Mini Fridge with freezer. Living in a small space sounds simple until your fridge starts becoming the problem. Too loud, too cramped, too inefficient, it slowly affects your routine more than you expect. This is where a smarter design makes all the difference. Everything inside feels more intentional. Removable shelves lets you adjust the space depending on what you're storing. While the temperature control gives you more precision than most compact fridges offer. There's also a separate micro freezer, small but useful enough for short-term frozen storage without interfering with the rest of the space. But the real shift happens in the background. The quiet operation changes how the room feels. No constant humming, while you're trying to focus. No noise cutting into your sleep. It's one of those features you don't think about until you experience the difference. And because of its compact footprint, placement becomes easier. Tight corners, small desks, limited spaces, it adapts instead of forcing you to rearrange everything. Add in the reversible door and adjustable feet, and suddenly setup feels flexible instead of restrictive. If you're planning to upgrade your setup, this is a great moment to check the links below and explore current options before they change. Um, for students, office users, and gamers, it creates a cleaner, quieter, and more manageable daily routine. Coming in at number 2 is the Sweetcrispy Mini Fridge with freezer. A cluttered fridge doesn't just waste space, it makes your entire room feel smaller. That constant struggle to fit everything inside becomes frustrating fast. This is where the experience shifts. Instead of feeling cramped, the interior feels structured. Adjustable shelves, a dedicated crisper drawer, and smart door compartments create a layout where everything is easy to reach. Nothing feels buried or forgotten. You open the door and everything just makes sense. It also handles more than you'd expect for its size. Drinks, snacks, fresh food, it all fits in a way that feels efficient rather than forced. Noise stays low too, which matters more than most people realize. No distracting hum while studying. No irritation during quiet hours. And the freezer performs better than most budget options, handling ice and smaller frozen items reliably. Larger meals may feel limited over time, but for everyday use, it holds up well. Compared to some double-door compact units, this single-door design actually creates more usable storage space while maintaining efficiency. For compact living, it doesn't just store your food, it organizes your daily routine. Taking the top spot is the Upstreman Mini Fridge with freezer. Small rooms don't forgive bad appliances. When something doesn't work properly, you feel it immediately and constantly. This unit gets the balance right. Cooling feels consistent from the start. Drinks stay cold, fruits stay fresh, and snacks remain easy to access without shifting everything around. Nothing feels unpredictable. The interior layout works with you, not against you. Adjustable shelves let you customize the space, while the reversible door makes it easier to fit into tight corners where larger units struggle. And then there's the noise, or more accurately, the lack of it. It runs quietly enough that you forget it's even there, even during late nights or quiet mornings. Compared to retro style options, this one focuses purely on practicality. It's not about aesthetics, it's about usability and efficiency. The freezer handles lighter frozen items well, though it's not designed for heavy storage. For students, renters, and office setups, it creates a smoother, more reliable daily experience without adding complexity. Everything just works the way you expect it to. Among all, the Frigidaire Retro Mini Fridge with freezer stands out as the winner. It doesn't just keep things cold, it adds personality, stays quiet, and keeps everything organized in a way that feels effortless. That's the breakdown of the top 5 best compact fridge freezers. Links are in the description. Go check them out before you decide, because the right fridge doesn't just store your food, it upgrades how your entire space feels.